All right, guys, so today is back day. We're gonna focus on lats and lats only. Today's conversation is about your story being someone else's salvation. Okay, so you gatekeeping your story, your experiences, the things that have made you you is basically another way to say you're being selfish, okay? Because the things you've been through could give someone else another perspective that could change their life and help them get through an obstacle in their life. Today I'm gonna be opening up about my past. Something I don't share a whole lot, but it's what's made me me and what's allowed me to be the person that I am today. All right, so we're gonna start today's back workout with 2 variations of 3 sets of 7 on pull-ups. So we're gonna do 7 reps of chin-ups and 7 reps of pull-ups. This is really gonna get the blood flow in the lats. Hey y'all, I'm manifesting a TRX. Not really manifesting, I'm just gonna go fucking get it, but I spoke this into existence. Ugh. So one of the things that really motivated me to make content and be more open about my journey. Someone asked me the other day, what have I been through to make me the person that I am today? Why do I make the content that I make? Where does it all start from? And I thought about it. So I was a foster kid growing up. I was in home to home to home. I was in 15 different foster homes and orphans before I was even 10 years old. Going through that is what's made me self-sufficient, and that's why I feel like I don't really need anyone. You know, I depend on myself and I validate myself. And the reason why a majority of my content is so fitness-based is because fitness is what's pretty much kept me alive. It's how I validate myself. It's where I channeled all of my energy and my anger through. I mean, there was a time when I got out of the military, I was in a very depressed state, you know. I hate to admit, but I was actually suicidal. I was homicidal. Is that homicidal when you want to kill people? Yeah, but I was going through it. I really was, and you know, I don't want to blame the military for making me that way, but the gym is what I put all my energy and my anger through. I mean, it kept me from, you know, starting fights, from hanging around the wrong crowds. It's really what just kept me busy, and I think it's very important to find something that you can validate yourself through. Okay, the things that get you out of trouble. Like the gym is my palace. I mean, it's my sanctuary. It's where I meditate. Yeah, it works for me.
3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So getting out of the military was really hard because, I mean, I've already been from home to home to home to home up until I was 12 years old, where I got adopted. I had relationship issues. So I go into the Marines, where it's a brotherhood. You know, it's a brotherhood. It's unity. We've got each other back. We're going to war for each other. We're all going through the same shit, and we're all pretty much from a fucked background. And then when I get out of the military, I'm psyched out. I'm angry. I'm depressed. I've got surgery on my back, surgery on my ankles. I didn't have anybody at all. I'm adopted, not close to my siblings. Getting out of the military, I felt like I was just an object. I felt like I was just a piece of equipment, and it fueled a lot of anger. It fueled a lot of anger that was already in there from when I was a child. So for people who don't know what it's like to be adopted, I mean, to not have family, not have someone, I mean, you basically go your entire childhood feeling neglected, feeling like no one cares about you, and from there you become really protective, push people away. But I got out of the military, and I didn't have anyone. All I knew how to do was fight and train and lift weights, shoot guns, and anybody who came in my face could have got it. I actually remember, bro, I was getting in, I had just moved out there. I went to Long Beach. There's a lot of homeless people in Long Beach. I'm in Long Beach, bro, and downtown Long Beach, ton of homeless people. I'm walking down the street, bro. There's this homeless dude carrying a fucking hockey stick. hockey stick. He's psyched out, drugged out. He's beating it against the ground. I'm walking with my new roommate at the time. The fucking homeless man is like right behind my ass, bro, like 3 feet. Mind you, I just got out, bro. Anybody can get it at this point, bro. And it took everything in me. Well, it really took my roommate to keep me from fucking this dude up, because it was that's just the state of mind I was in. I called people out for this for doing fucked up shit. I'd slap the shit out of you if you did some fucked up shit. And that was just the state of mind I was in. And violence was the answer to everything. And that was because of how I was raised. I was raised to where when I fucked up, what the fuck is biting me? Growing up, I was raised to where when I fucked up and I did something wrong, my foster parents, all of them would just beat the shit out of me. They would just whoop me. Like whoopings was the answer, but in reality, I just needed love, and I needed love in a different way. I was crying out for attention, which is why I was in trouble the way I was. So violence from the day I was born up until the military was the go-to. That was the answer. Okay, he can't figure it out? Whoop his ass. Oh, he doesn't want to follow the orders? Okay, let's go run him into the dirt. And getting out of the military with all that pent-up anger for all these years, anybody could have got it. So that's why the gym is my go-to. Gym's really saved my life, bro. All right, y'all, so now we got 4 sets of 12 with lat pull downs. We're gonna really focus on stretching all the way at the top, which is going to stretch your lats and make your back wider. We're also gonna squeeze here at the bottom, get as much blood flow as we're contracting here at the bottom. We're gonna really manipulate the muscle by controlling and going really slow. Really wanna make sure you're going up all the way right here. This right here is stretching the lats. I actually have a buddy his name's Arturo. He's 6'6", 270 pounds, and this is all he does. He loads the bar up and he sits right here and he stretches his lats the entire time. All right, so we got 12 reps right here. Really focus on squeezing right here. Extend. Streaks. Extend. Squeeze. Squeeze. Extend. So right here, you'll see that I'm coming up off my tippy toes a little bit because I wanted to pull me up just a little bit, just to stretch my lats as much as possible. Squeeze, stretch. God's definitely had favor on my life with some of the things that I've gotten caught up with, and that's why I'm able to have the outlook and the perspective that I have on life. So, if you're that person who, you feel like you're alone, you feel like you're misunderstood, no one's there for you, I want you to know that I've been there, And even to this day, I'm still dealing with it. I push people away, people who are genuine, real people, because I've been hurt, I've been taken for granted, I've been lied to. And when you've been through what I've been through, and you've been through hell and back, and it makes you defensive, it makes you careful. And sometimes being too defensive, too careful, overthinking things, sometimes that works against you. Okay, so you could have blessings, doors opening right in your face, but you're hurting yourself because of something you refuse to heal from. Now that I'm a 25-year-old man and I've had all these experiences and all this time to reflect on why I am the way that I am, I knew that the way that people were trying to fix me back then was just fucking me up more than I already was. Again, I mean, they thought a whooping would make me better, would fix me. He won't listen, whoop him. When in reality, I was just someone who's never had anyone to sit him down and have a conversation with. Someone to understand me, or someone to just listen to me. As a foster child, I would listen to all these quote-unquote therapists and all these doctors try to dope me up on medicine and try to tell me what they thought was going on, when in reality they had no idea and they couldn't relate. And whenever you're dealing with someone who's dealt with trauma and dealing with trauma in a way that you've never dealt with it, the best thing you could do is shut up and listen. They're gonna tell you how to help them if you just listen to them and try to be there for them, all right? Stop trying to fix them, all right? We have to fix ourselves. When it comes to therapy in the real world, 9 times out of 10, the patient already knows the problem. The therapist just has to ask a question to make them realize what it is they already know. All right, y'all, so I had to come out of this shirt here because I really wanted to show you guys how my lat stretches once I fully extend, and then what my back looks like once I contract. So this right here is, how old am I? I'm 25. I've been doing this since I was 13 years old. All I've had was me in the gym, and I'm just a product of you know, my experiences and what life has put me through. My body is a result of me showing up every day, believing in me, and running to the gym when times got hard. So this is where I found myself. This is where I sort my thoughts. And all right, so right here, you want to make sure that we're at a far enough distance. We don't want we don't want the ball of this to be resting. All right, so once we're pulled back, there should be tension on our lats right here. This is how you know that you're starting off lat pull downs the right way. There should be tension from the get-go. Squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch. You know, something else that's really helped me out in life is talking to people about things that are going on with me in life. Because I've been able to open up, it allows me to be more vulnerable, but it allows me to be more confident and secure with the person that I am. You know, I know who I am, so someone else, an outsider judging me, it doesn't faze me at all, because I know who I am and I know what I stand for. And sharing my story with other people have shown me that I'm not the only one that has been through it, you know? I'm not the only one that's going through it. I'm not the only one that's in this journey trying to figure it out and level up. But listening to someone else's point of view or someone else's perspective gives me a different way to look at what I've been through and what I'm going through. It just goes to show, I was sitting at Lifetime, I'm at the gym, and I'm sitting at the bar and I'm talking to one of the workers, and she says she's studying psychology. I was like, why psychology? She's like, oh, well, I want to help foster kids. And because I was a foster kid, it really intrigued me. So I asked her more, I asked her a little bit more. And her talking about how she wants to give back really inspired me. So just you talking about what it is you want to do, or you listen to someone else, could give someone else a different perspective that could change their life, could save their life, and you know, could get them to motivate and inspire the next man. So we got to remember, as people, our job here is to inspire and to contribute. If you're not contributing to society, then what the fuck are you doing?
Taking up space, baby.
Exactly, you're taking up space. People don't contribute to society. Or people like my mom and my dad who, you know, created and didn't take on the responsibility that they created.
But this boy forgets he's jacked as a motherfucker.
I be forgetting, bro.
You gotta hear that. Damn, I really am a big
Damn, I'm a big motherfucker. And for you guys who follow me, you know that I'm really big on embracing the journey, staying in touch with the journey, respecting the journey, just following and trusting the process. Well, once you do something for so long, it becomes second nature. Like I'm from deep in the South. I'm from Georgia. When I first stepped foot in the gym, the high schoolers in there had BBs on their chest, tattoos, neck tattoos. I mean, they looked like 30-year-old men. I remember I first got into the gym and I went and hid in the bathroom. I swear to God, I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom because I was so intimidated. Like, these guys are big. I mean, they like hood dudes. And if anybody who knows about country-fed Southern dudes, them motherfuckers get big. So I go in the gym, and for the first 3 weeks, I start hiding in the bathroom. I hide in the bathroom, I hide in the bathroom, I hide in the bathroom. And then the seniors start calling me out. And there was this one guy, his name was Justin Smith. I mean, the way I look now, I think he looked like this in 12th grade, or maybe I was just that small. Big. And Justin would literally make me work out with him. He was one of those seniors where it was just like, the high school is over even though it's the first semester. And he made me work out with him, And now to this day, I don't think there's anybody I went to school with who was older than me or younger than me that's fucking with me in the gym now. Like, and it wasn't because I was focused on being the biggest person that's walking around. It was, I fell in love with the process. I love going to the gym. This is my peace of mind. This is where I meditate. This is my home. When you find that much comfort in something that you love, It's only a matter of time before you're top of the top. You know, so that's why I say love the process. Stop worrying about the end goal. You're gonna get there, but you'll never get there. You're not taking it one step at a time, all right? You can't get to the top of the ladder without getting past the step in front of you. When it comes to back day, if you wanna grow a big back, on your lat days, you need to focus on stretching as much as possible, putting as much tension on this so you can get a wider back. And then when it comes to your death days, having a thicker back, you really wanna focus on this right here, squeezing, getting as much blood flow in whatever muscle group you're working. That's how you get a big back, a wide, dense back. And I do this at the end of every back workout because I like to have a shredded cut back, and this allows me to do that. So when it comes to building the perfect physique, it's all dependent on what your goals are. I mean, if you want to be 250 pounds at fucking 20% body fat, all right, we'll do 4 sets of 3, eat everything that's in front of you, eat a ton of protein, don't do cardio at all. If you want to look lean and aesthetic, all right, well then watch your calories, do exercises that are going to contribute to, you know, you having that aesthetic physique. That's 3 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12, jump ropes, cardio, HIIT exercises, boxing. Like, do things that are going to contribute to the physique that you want. Don't get caught up in doing what this influencer's doing, that influencer's doing. Do you want to look like this influencer or that influencer? Follow the road that you're trying to go down, all right? All right, so we're going 4 sets in 1 minute right here. It's not about going fast, it's about going all the way up, coming all the way down. If you're looking at my back right now, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Ooh. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 17, 18, 19. Nobody works harder than me in my house. Ah. Woo. See? That whole thing, that's a lat. That whole thing is a lat.
That's all that boy is. The lat.
It's all lat, bro. I ain't got nothing else, no chest, no shoulders, just lat. And you know, honestly, the reason why my back is so big, in the military, we would do pyramid pull-up exercises. We start off at 1. We'd have like 20 guys in the platoon. 20 guys in the platoon would do 1 pull-up. 20 guys in the platoon would do 2 pull-ups. 20 guys in the platoon would do 3, 4, 5, and you'd go all the way out till you max out. And I mean, I swear, we did like 100 to 200 pull-ups a day for longer than I can remember, bro. All right, guys, so I know today's lat workout wasn't as long as the other workouts usually are. It doesn't take that much to have a big back, all right? All you gotta do is just follow the steps, trust the process, and if you don't have a process, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm more than happy to help you. People can make excuses about this, that, and the third, genetics, whatever. It's all a bunch of excuses. Excuses are tools for the incompetent, all right? Strong men, driven men, the 1%ers don't make excuses, all right? We see an obstacle and either we run through that motherfucker or we find a way around, all right? We don't let anything get in our way. And that's what this channel stands for, all right? Is uplifting each other and being the best version of ourselves, all right? And using our story to empower and uplift someone else to take action and take control of their life, okay? Because your current situation does not determine or define your final destination. So just keep showing up, keep trusting the process, and share your story, okay? You're not the only one that's going through it. I thought I was the only one that was going through it, and because of that, I built up so much anger. I didn't trust anyone. I was just a mad and angry person, and it was because I was allowing my past to control me. And you don't want to live a life where you're letting your past control you, because basically what you're doing is you're passing that burden to tomorrow. And that burden is like a cancer. That cancer grows and grows, and as you grow, It's only a matter of time before it takes you out. And when it takes you out, you better damn be ready. So instead of letting it take you out, go after that today, all right? Don't let fear run and control your life, or you'll continue to be a slave to it. If you guys enjoyed the content, you have any questions, any suggestions, feel free to DM me feel free to DM me, comment, and I really appreciate all of the support that I've gotten thus far.